A George Soros Foundation donated $5.5 million to a nonprofit called Accelerated Action, which in turn donated at least $300,000 to another nonprofit called Gen Z for Change, which boasts hundreds of activist organizers. These Gen Z influencers openly come out in favor of things like open borders, abortion access, anti gun policy, and defund the police, and also cash bail, ending cash bail. This video is not really about George Soros, and it's not really about these Gen Z TikTok influencers that complain about the rich white man and how they control everything and ruin everything. But the moment George Soros gives them money, they'll gladly accept it. It's more so about how these these nonprofits organizations, they're not really organic at all. And this is the guy that founded Gen Z for Change. His name is Aiden Khan Murphy. And this guy's, he's 21, 20 or 21 years old. No, he's 19. He's 19 years old. His nonprofit organization is 3 years old. And these people, they're very well connected because, let me see, they've already met with the Surgeon General at the White House, and they've met with the White House Deputy Director. The kids running the show, they're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 33 years old. Another one was this chick. Her name was. Her name was. One second. Damn it, I know I should not exit it out. Her name was Victoria Hammett. And this chick, she's came out with a lot of popular YouTubers. She debated Michael Knowles, and it's kind of out of nowhere. They got very famous out of nowhere, and I'm pretty sure it's not by coincidence. And this guy in particular, Aiden Khan Murphy, he's born and raised from Washington D.C. He came from a divorced family. He's in Harvard, and he went to a private school called Georgetown Day School. And the people that went to that school, you might know them, you might not. Here are the people that went to that school: Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Eric Holder, Justice Brown, Ketanji Brown Jackson, and Jamie Raskin. Those are the people that went to that elementary school. Just a coincidence, I'm sure. And there's if you're gonna look up this information that I'm telling you, look it up on a desktop. Do not look it up on a laptop. I don't know what it is about. I'm recording videos on a laptop, and I don't know what it is, but it does not show me the same information. But there's pictures and videos of this kid. When he was 11 years old, he came out on Sports Illustrated. And I've looked up some of these kids. Don't worry. They're all of age. Don't worry. And some of them have become... They're somebody. Let's just put it like that. Some of them are activists right now. And there's an article of this kid when he was 18 years old. And about what it's like going through divorce. And he talks about his mom. And this is him meeting a famous baseball player. And there's several pictures and videos of this kid when he's about 12 or 13 years old interviewing famous baseball players. And, how the hell is this kid so well connected? Why was he chosen by Sports Illustrated randomly? He just happens to live in Washington, D.C. And now he's a somewhat famous left-wing political organizer. Just a lot of coincidences. He comes out in pictures with famous rappers. I don't know the rapper's name. I just know he's a rapper because I've seen him in a bunch of music videos. He's in pictures with Kim Kardashian. He's in pictures with the father of some TikToker, some famous girl. I don't know her name. And, this kid, he's kind of like how Ben Shapiro was when, those old videos of Ben Shapiro when he's a kid playing the violin, meeting, what's his name? That famous broadcaster, Larry King, I think his name was, when he was a kid. And they get brought up slowly but surely. They get brought up. They they have these positions that aren't normal to get unless you get lucky, so they say, or you're very well connected. And he's from DC. He went to this prestigious school growing up where a lot of very famous people went, a lot of very powerful people went. So I'm not saying he's a spy or a psyop. I'm saying that this is how they form, the future of not just the left, but the future deep state. This is how they form them. And guys like George Soros, he knows that this is where his money's going, and these people are going to criticize him and talk bad about him, and they're still going to take his money. So we need to keep an eye out on all of these organic movements that aren't organic at all. Everybody that I looked up from this organization called Gen Z for Change, they all have like very strange connections. Let's just put it like that. Strange connections. And I really wanted to figure out who his parents were. There's a video of his mom, but it doesn't show her name or who she is or what she does. And I really wanted to figure it out, but I couldn't find it. So there's a lot of people out there that are a lot better at this than I am. If you can find it, feel free to show the rest of us who they are. Because I really want to know who his parents are. He said it himself. His family was not a loving family. In that article where he talks about the divorce, he said that his family was not a loving family. And, it seems to be a common thing. What's his name? The guy from CNN, Cooper. He talked about his family, how it was not a good family. How his brother committed suicide on Thanksgiving, something like that. And, these are the people that get recruited. Broken people. Why? Because they push broken policies that affect the country and eventually break the country. So, yeah, keep an eye on all that. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.